Hey. So, I'm just randomly looking at videos. I haven't posted in a while and I've missed posting. Obviously, there were a lot of things that were going on. And so, this is a woman donates kidney to her homecoming prince 40 years later. Homecoming prince? Wait. Okay, wait, chill. I'm trying to think of questions. A woman donates kidney to her homecoming prince 40 years later. Like, is it is it someone that not saying husband, so it's definitely not someone that she is with at the moment. So let's see what you gotta say, man.
77, Vitaliano Solera and Rose Valenzuela were crowned homecoming prince and princess at Santa Ana Valley High School. No one could have predicted that Rose would save Vitaliano's life 40 years later.
Well, we were...
So, coincidence, that's the point. I always feel weird. Like, what is the point of all these stories? Like, I mean, the views is 160,000, so that's good. She's secretly in love with him still. What a great story to kick off the new year. Everyone. I mean, it's just like, what the hell? There's so many things happening. I know that we're not supposed to always talk about the bad stuff, but there's just so much happening in the world that it's just like, okay, she donates her kidney to someone that she hasn't met in 40 years. So, okay, that's, I guess, good, sweet, whatever.
15 years old at the time. I think even back then I knew she was special. And it turned out to be true.
After they graduated, they lost touch for 30 years until Vitaliano began dating Rose's best friend, Felicia.
Oh.
The couple soon got married.
Oh.
I was a bridesmaid and I was very honored, and it was just neat because he was somebody.
Holy, keeps getting amazing. It did it as what? A friend? Damn, isn't that like breaking some kind of girls' code or something? Like, honestly, I don't know if there's any girls' code like that, but it feels like it's breaking some kind of girls' code. Like, how, like, in the bros' code, you're not supposed to, like, date your friend's girl. Man, this is kind of like that. She is kind of dating, like, I mean, yeah, it is 30 years, but it's just kind of, like, still breaking the code. Still breaking the code, even though it shouldn't still be implemented or whatever.
That I've known, and it was great. It was great.
But a year and a half ago, Vitaliano received devastating news.
Okay.
He was diagnosed with end-stage kidney failure and needed to find a donor fast. No family members or friends were a match until his princess saved the day.
Wait, they're not dating, right? Why'd she say princess? It's not like they're with each other. Like, what? Why would you say, and then she was princess saved the day? Like, what? You can't say that.
Rose volunteered to get tested, and it turned out that she was the one.
I can't even express how I felt at the moment. But just the fact that I'm a match, it was even amazing.
I was just really grateful and humbled, because basically, I knew that...
Wait, so are they together? Because, like, the way they are right here is, like, questionable. And it seems like, like, what's going on? Like, hopefully they tell us around. Yeah, but yeah.
I was gonna be able to, hold my wife's hand for more years than what I had expected.
Oh, that's the wife instead
I have a
of
granddaughter that she's 4 years old in February, and I wanted to see her grow up to be a young woman. And I knew I probably wasn't going to have that chance unless someone could save my life. And I knew that's what Rose did for me.
You can't change your mind now.
After some additional tests, the two had surgery at Keck Medicine of USC. The hospital's doctors had never heard of a storybook ending quite like theirs.
Every time that I told them the story, they were like really just took it back and were surprised how that we could meet at 15 years old, and then 42 years later
What are you talking about? It happens all the time. Haven't you heard about stories about like lost what's it called? Lost twins? Where they're scattered all over like the world. They're actually scattered all over the world, and like maybe two white parents like adopt them or something. Then they're now like two white parents adopt them, and they're like, oh wait, that's my daughter. Like I remember this was like on ABC, and like one of the adoptees of one of the twin was like, wait, that's my daughter, but that's not who's she with? Like was confused, like she was with another mom and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, she looks exactly alike. Then the other woman also like they now kind of like got in contact, so like, whoa, this is my daughter, that's your daughter, they look so much alike. And it's not like double gangers, like, because that's actually a thing. Double ganger is actually a thing. So the twins just like actually met each other. Yeah, that all those stories are so wild, bro. They are so wild. But this one is pretty. This one is not, to be honest. This one is not really that shocking. It is what it is, honestly.
Reconnect, and my princess is saving my life.
Your princess is. Oh my god.
The pair are both doing well and recovering. To show his appreciation, Vitaliano gave his new kidney a very special name.
His name is Chito, who's actually named after Rose's uncle.
He inspired me. He died years ago of leukemia, and ever since he passed away, that's what I started getting platelets. And knowing that he's still alive and he's here, and because of him, I gave my kidney to him.
How can I find a woman like this in my life, yo? For real.
And it's starting to really, take that all in, because during the process of going through this journey,
how can I find this woman like?
My whole mindset
like this in my life?
On surviving, and now it's on living.
They hope their story encourages others to become donors.
I just pray that somebody, listens or watches this and will inspire to at least get tested. Because you just never know. You never know. I never thought that I would be a match. So just don't even think about it, I guess, because I didn't really.
Someone could save my life.
Oh my god.
It was hard, and
oh my god. I guess it's over. No point of finishing it. I mean, we already know what happens, but I still gotta commentate. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. If my prom day asks me for a kidney, I'll ask for that Tiffany bracelet back, huh? Guess the princess saved the prince for once. Never heard of that in the Disney story before. Ooh, what a shot. That moment when you figure out you're married to wrong woman. Yo, look at this comment, man. Okay, everyone is like excited that it's 2020 and 2020 is starting real big, bro. Real big with this real big news. So I guess that's a good thing. Well, I mean, on to the next video, man. That's all I can say. I guess that was pretty interesting. I mean, 40 years later, like, I guess in some cases, some people would have moved if you think about it. Some people that, I mean, Santa Anne, then they would have probably like moved somewhere, right? Some like pretty sure like 40 years ago, like if you knew someone, if you like dated someone 40 years ago, you probably might not see them in the same city. You probably might not see them in the same city, or you might probably like leave, or they might probably leave. I mean, or you might both leave, but to different places. But yeah, it's crazy how things like that happen. But yeah, well, on to the next video, man.